model.
Right.
I thought he had a lower price one, but maybe it's too much.
He did, but I don't think it's
like
shipped.
50. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't.
He broke promise.
He just keeps doing that. He's like, we'll make this car and we won't make it ever. Like,
I love that shit.
I don't think the $50,000 car for the difference in price is worth it for me personally.
Why do we call Russian oligarchs, but we don't call like Elon Musk an oligarch?
I don't know that we consider. I don't know that we're honest about the amount of power that our oligarchs wield in the same way that we're like honest about the way that like
other countries.
Like, look, we call out a lot of shit other people do. It's that actor observer bias, right? Like, it's like when you do it, that's bad. When I do it, reasons.
When I do it, it's like, we're basically like the Republicans, where we're just like, look, I had an abortion and I really needed it.
Yeah, but it was a good one when I did it.
Yeah, exactly.
When I look, I will count it when I pull it out of the hat and it's not a do-over.
I pull it out of the
woman. Guys, we're live.
That baby
oh
is
no,
do-over.
hey guys, hey.
No.
Well, we're not talking about coat hanger and babies at all. Like that would be horrible.
We're talking about coat hanger fetuses. There's a difference when you call it a different thing.
Yeah, when you coat hanger a baby, it's like mommy dearest, right? You're like, no wire hangers.
All right, I'll take all your wire hangers.
Norway.
Oh my God, hold on. It says Glory Hole from Jorge, written by somebody whose name is Javier.
Javier. That guy's an illegal alien.
Jesus Christ.
Do they have a wall in Norway that was trying to keep you out, Javier?
What's the fucking southern border situation? You guys will go anywhere.
Javier, do they even have lawns over there for you to take care of? Oh, I didn't mean that, Javier, at all. I didn't mean that.
No, you can shovel snow. I got guys that shovel my snow.
I didn't mean it. I'm sure
Hi
you're
from Latvia. Bullshit.
No,
You're
that's
from Latvia.
not true.
Nobody's from. Send me a latte and then I'll believe it.
Latvia?
That's how that works.
Welcome to Starbucks from Latvia.
I am so happy.
Oh, look at Miguel here is saying.
He's saying Jesus.
He's saying,
hey, Miguel.
We're losing everybody now.
Whoa.
Oh, we're losing everybody.
Oh, my God.
Evening from the UK. All right, we're in the UK now. I hope we didn't lose Javier. Javier, I hope we didn't lose you, buddy.
Hi from Illinois.
Did I just come from church? There's
state.
actually a church across the street from where we're at, and they take up all our parking spaces on Sunday. Motherfuckers.
I love this MAGA. Many are getting arrested. I think that's great.
Say, Javier, you're still here, right? Oh, wow. Canada.
Somebody said hi from Canada. We'll wait for your apology. Thank you so much.
Gosh.
I say that, but like, I would give anything for Canada's government. I would give anything. Like, I know your economy is tanking and like your dollar is worth like 34 cents or something compared to real money, but still.
Look at Javier. I'm Colombia. I don't do gardens. I sell cocaine. I'm glad we could all just agree on your stereotype.
Just go ahead and DM us, Javier.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever, for reasons.
I might know a guy who needs a lot of cocaine whose name's Heath Enright.
Good morning from Australia. I don't even know what day it is in Australia. Is it yesterday or tomorrow?
It's probably early morning in Australia right now, I would imagine.
Tomorrow or yesterday?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow
Is
there
it tomorrow?
or is it yesterday there?
Is it tomorrow?
I can't remember.
Is it Monday or Sunday? You got to report back, Australia. Is it Monday or Sunday?
Oh, my God. Glory hole from Sub-Zero, Minnesota. Yeah, it's real. It's a lot better. It was -4.
It was -4. It doesn't matter. Like at a certain point, the amount of negative on the zero, you're just like, God, I feel like I'm going to die out here. It's so bad.
I have a friend who sent me a message that their fucking chicken eggs were frozen. They went out to check their chicken eggs. They got chickens.
And there's like a chicken stuck to it. Its tongue, it thought it got dared by somebody else to stick its tongue on the egg to see if it would stick. I had to call the fire department.
Ran away.
I had to call the fire department to help it get its tongue
My
unstuck.
favorite part of that scene in Christmas Story is
Christmas
all
Story.
the other kids
just go to
bam,
class.
They're just like, someone got hurt. Fucking run.
One of their excuses is, but the bell rang.
It's Monday in Australia.
It's Monday already. Gosh,
it's fucking
Monday sucks. How early is it? It's got to be early, like 6 or 7 in the morning there.
I don't even remember the conversion anymore.
It's pretty early in the morning. So 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. in New Zealand. So it's earlier in Australia. So Sunny San Diego. Go fuck yourself, by the way, sunny San Diego.
I got a friend of mine.
Seriously, though, what's the temperature in San Diego so I can get really mad? Just tell me what that is.
My buddy in Southern California the other day just sent me a video. He's like, hey, I'm at a cigar bar. And he takes his phone. He's like, and there's no roof to it because it's 80 degrees.
Fuck him.
And I was like, yeah.
Did the
You're
roof...
the worst person. I'm not going to be the
I
best
wish it had a roof so it fell on him. That's what I hope.
I know. I was hoping somebody would shoot the place up.
60 in 60 in Houston. Yeah, but you're in Houston.
Yeah, there's nothing good about Houston.
Yeah.
Your 60 degrees just means your garbage is fermenting. That's all that it means.
Oh, yeah. California wildfires. Upper 60s, lower 70s. Megan, that's
Good
mean.
Lord.
That's super mean. We got a bunch of stuff to get through, Tom.
Let's get through it.
So it's right now it's 1:03. We should probably get started.
I like this. It's 1950 in Tennessee.
Ain't that the truth?
That's great. Oh my
ain't
God.
that the truth? What is it in Norway that Javier from, was it Norway that he said, or Finland?
Yeah.
What is it there? I'm curious what it is there, because it's got to be stupid cold up there. All right, we're gonna get started though. I think we're gonna get started. We have a couple of things we want to get through. I know we have like several stories. We have a Rick Wiles. We have a Dave Kubal. We have brownstoning. We have another Rick Wiles, and we might be able to get to a Berenstein Bear later on. We'll see what happens. But we're gonna get started, Tom. With
all right, let's do it. This is Right Wing Watch. Rick Wiles, the Russia investigation. I love this so much. You got to follow this. The Russia investigation is an English plot to reabsorb America into the British monarchy. Whoo! Just in case you didn't follow that, Rick Wiles will explain it in explicit and mind-numbing detail.
Here we go. There's Rick from.
There's no way this isn't true.
By the way, Right Wing Watch still off YouTube. By the way, they wound up getting, I guess, contested by a bunch of their videos or whatever.
Copyright violation,
and so
right?
they're on Vimeo now. All their shit from all the like stuff that they steal is all on Vimeo because they still haven't gotten back to YouTube. So YouTube still has their strikes or whatever against them. I don't even know if they'll ever get their channel back.
How does that even work? Whatever. I have no idea how that works because they're like an appeals process that matters.
There is, but I think a lot of computers handle a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
So they just send in stuff and people can bounce your shit off the air.
Yeah. So the appeals process doesn't matter.
It's like the American justice appeals process.
Oh, say no more. It doesn't work. Okay.
Right, here we go.
All right.
So are you suggesting, Rick, and I assume that you are, that maybe American
my haircut is the worst haircut in America?
Look at that guy's face.
Can we just I know it's been 2 seconds and I'm already going ad hom here, but like there's no way any person should have to look like that. Like if you I know that like it's been used as proof or like a kind of evidence like look, there's no way there's a benevolent God because there's parasitic wasps. Or there's you know these parasites that burrow into the eyes of children. But I mean, look at this fucking gap-toothed, fucking pointy-headed hair topper of a fucking man. Look at this guy.
He is really kind of going up to a dome there. You know what he looks like to me? Do you remember like Spanky from The Little Rest?
Yeah.
Like he looks like Spanky grew up.
No, it looks like Spanky got bigger, not grew up. Like when you grow up, you mature,
right. Oh, no,
things change.
fair.
This just looks like things just started
fair.
swelling. Like what?
Deal with British intelligence to dump the Steele dossier?
Possible, but this may be entirely a UK intelligence-driven operation against Donald Trump to destabilize Donald Trump. Why?
Let me tell you something.
I love this
There's
so much right
never
now.
been a Tweedledee that could be so easily destabilized. Like you could wave, like you could just like wave at him,
Tweedledee.
and he would just be like, "Whoa, God!" and he would fall over. He just like that's it. That's
to
all.
suggest that he was ever stable, sort of. Right, like built into that is like we're like that motherfucker has been unstable since day one.
Could you imagine asking him to walk a straight line? Woo! He'd fall right over.
This could be a UK operation. Yeah, I guess. And like they could all be chimps.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if we're just saying things that could be possible if like fact and reason didn't matter.
Right.
Like, yeah, they could all just like burst fucking Pegasus wings out from underneath their blue suits and fly off into the sky tomorrow. But it's real fucking unlikely that that's gonna happen.
And it's the Steele dossier that they're going on about.
Hold on. Look at where you paused to
yeah.
read right now.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to receive.
Guys,
Glory hole, buddy.
I don't know, maybe take a screenshot of this right now.
Capture contest.
And then I don't know if there's a Photoshop or anything that goes
I don't know
in
if he has a Twitter.
Oh. Look at him. But they're talking about the Steele dossier, which is slowly coming out more and more, that there's more and more true stuff in there. I wonder if they're ever going to get to the pee stuff, where they're like, the pee stuff.
I know that, like, all things considered, the Mueller investigation is actually moving very, very quickly compared to similar investigations of similar complexity.
Wow, we've had similar investigations in the past, the Republicans.
Called it Watergate. Okay. Anyway, so, like, I understand that, but, like, I can't. I'm like a little kid. Like, I want to unwrap my presents. Right. They're, like, under the tree, and they're shiny, and you're just like, stop putting them on it. Did your parents put Christmas presents under the tree?
I was poor. We didn't have Christmas presents.
Did your parent?
My parents didn't love me.
Yeah. I'm going to ask that more generally. My dad put Christmas. I'm going to punt.
So uncomfortable right now.
Okay.
Just like, okay, fine.
But you know what?
No, it's cool.
Hey, all right, but your parents are dead.
Yeah,
so
they are dead. They're so dead. Oh,
my dad. It's so mean. It's so mean. It's just a good joke.
I spoon a little dad in every bit of my coffee every morning. Here's to you, pops.
A poor little in me for my homies.
Tastes like Canadian Club. It's weird. That's what dad tastes like. Canadian Club and cirrhosis. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
my dad,
your dad loved you. Anyway, he
did do Santa. So, like, Christmas presents just went under the tree as he wrapped them, right?
Sure.
So, like, so that means, like, you were, like, over the course of a few weeks as a kid, you'd be like, what's that? Is that mine? Whose is that? And you'd, like, pick it up and you'd shake it. And
so you're constantly snooping.
Yeah, right. There was not like that, like, no presents, blink, blink, wake up presents. It was instead like, I wrapped these 3 and chucked them under the tree, you know? So, like, they just appeared over the course of a week or so under the tree at random.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like the whole Mueller investigation is the same thing. It's just like,
I really want to unwrap
You're just
these
playing
presents.
with it. Like, just get it done. Like,
Right.
at some point, it's going to lose feeling. Like, we need to pop.
It's crazy because I thought, once Nixon resigned and all that, we'd be done with Watergate. You'd think it'd be done. But we've retained Watergate. That's what
we're
we
retaining
did.
Watergate.
We're retaining Watergate as we speak. All right, here we go.
Why would Great Britain? Why would the monarchy? Why would the establishment?
Yeah, I know
of
the monarchy.
It's not really a monarchy.
It's not like the queen is like,
monarchy.
go get them. Go.
I mean, like, it is and it is super not.
Yeah,
like, it's functionally, that is not a monarchy.
She just has a giant pair of scissors and a dude with a stick that announces their places.
Here is our figurehead.
And I know there's gonna be people in chat. I'm not even gonna look at it. By the way, not even gonna look at it. But there's gonna be people in chat who'll be like, hey man, she's got a little more power. No, she doesn't.
Yeah. You have that power when you have historically or traditionally exercised
Used
right?
it.
You don't have that power when it's just like I have that power. Like, I could go home and kill my kids.
Yeah.
Like,
wait.
But, like, I mean, I have that power. It's not like I can't do it.
You could fire all your employees.
Right.
Like, we could fire Ian right now. That's in our power to do.
That's a less evil example.
Yeah.
I could go to work and fire 123 people, and then I would immediately be fired, right?
Yeah,
Like, that wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work out.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Britain.
That'd be fucking amazing to do right before I quit, though. Because then they'd have to they'd have to hire all of them back.
Everybody back. All the paperwork. All the paperwork.
Oh my god, what great boss like quitting. That would be
amazing.
It's just to fire everybody.
You want to talk about lighting the bridge on fire like The Simpsons? Remember when he drives over the bridge and he throws the match and the bridge just goes boom?
Or you just fire like your key people, like the people you need the most.
It's amazing. Yeah.
All right.
Like Ian.
God,
You're not fired yet, Ian. You're fired after the stream, by the way.
Can't wait to win the lottery. I'm going to hurt so
Okay,
many
thanks.
people.
Yeah.
Want to destabilize the Trump administration. And this is what it appears to be, because all of the tentacles of this Russiagate story
Are getting ready to fuck Trump. They're like a
Japanese
fucking,
hentai,
like
right?
a hentai. They're all transforming into dicks and shooting across at the speed of sound. Like, whoa, and then Kaneda's on the side, like, oh, he's powering up, and boom. That's what I want to see. I mean, you know what? You guys know what. You guys know what I mean.
Whatever. I've
you
never
know what I
watched
mean.
that.
I mean, that's.
Shut up.
I'm
Hit
gonna
play.
play this.
Hit play. They'll know.
It all goes back to Great Britain. This country has
That
been
was edited, by the way.
deliberately weakened over the past 70 years. really since the 60s. And the invasion, culturally, the invasion started in the 60s with the British.
Wait, is that 70 years? Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm just going to do my math here real quick.
60 plus 40 would bring us to 2000, plus 19 would bring us to 59.
Okay, so it's a
he's
little
got
less.
11
It's
raw,
a little less.
11 years.
I just wanted to double check.
And that's if you counted at 1960.
Right.
Like the longest.
Sure.
Math doesn't matter.
Okay.
What's important is that the Beatles are ruining America.
The Beatles. I love
Play
that
on.
we're back. We're back to
The
these
Beatles.
Beatles with their bowl haircuts. What are they doing to America?
Love you.
rock music coming into this
Hey, Jude.
country.
Hey, Juden is more like it, huh?
Hey, Judas.
Yeah. These guys don't like the Israelis.
That's correct.
We forget about that? The rebellion,
The rebellion
the spirit of rebellion, drugs, it came from Great Britain.
Yeah. Did it? What about it? Like Haight
swear to God.
Ashbury or whatever?
I swear to God, I'm going to
Is
fucking
that in
kill
Britain?
myself.
Maybe it is.
I don't know. I literally have no idea. I just know, like, you can't import things you don't want,
Oh, that's true.
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like somebody was like, well, we'll import and pay for these cultural experiences that we despise and have no, like, that's, like, even if I were to grant him his absurdist premise,
Right.
I would still have to be like, it's like the whole drug things. Well, drugs came into America. Well, like, we bought them.
Yeah, and we wanted them. We
Well, like,
fucking shot them up our nose.
Yeah, you can't pretend it's something like, well, yeah, somebody like woke up and like put cocaine under my nose while I was sleeping on a mirror. Like, whoa,
Here I am addicted now.
This is the best alarm clock I've ever had. Woo!
It's just like an alarm clock that just spurts cocaine into the room.
This is the best part of waking up. Fuck a cup of coffee.
Okay, and so look, the monarchy continues to see America as the wayward child. They've never officially recognized the American Revolution.
We have absolutely officially in what capacity? Wait, I just
No, they haven't officially done it though.
Officially,
Official-
how?
I don't
like,
know.
They didn't like the Queen didn't blow George Washington or something. What?
She's old enough to have done it though. I mean, let's be honest.
We won that war
Yeah.
200 plus years ago.
Yeah.
I am flabbergasted at what else would have to have
They're
happened.
still asking other nations for us to pass the salt.
Right.
That's what they're doing. They won't recognize us. I'm ignoring America right now. Thank you very much.
America's out past
Yeah.
curfew,
Is that-
and they have been out past curfew 200 plus years.
Always been a desire to pull America back into the fold of the British Empire.
It would be the only thing in the empire.
I know, right?
There's nothing
Yeah,
left.
the
Virtually
British
nothing
Empire.
left.
This guy's like, India's still part of that, isn't he?
Right? It's like, well, I mean, they've still got Hong Kong. No. Go lay down.
Yeah.
Bad Rick Wiles.
That's what Five Eyes, all those countries.
Five Guys. What?
Oh, man. Extra crispy is the only way to go on the fries.
Gosh. Five Guys sounds so good.
Let's get some Five Guys. Let's just stop what we're doing. Order Five Guys. They can
hold
watch
on a second.
while we eat.
Hold on a second, though. This is a question for the audience. Best burger joint near you, right? Because for us, there's a couple of pretty good ones in Chicago, but Five Guys is a chain. So best chain burger joint, I think,
Yeah.
would be the question.
Is
'Cause
Five
there's-
Guys your best burger joint?
I don't know that it is. I'm trying to think of like the better one. I think Kuma's is better here
Is that
in
a chain,
Chicago.
though?
There is a couple locations. Does that qualify as a chain?
I don't know. Because if it's like, I just own 2 restaurants, I'm not sure if I'm a chain.
Maybe Five Guys is the best chain, now that I think about it. If I can travel all over and find a Five Guys, I probably would. What would you do?
Yeah, Five Guys. I mean, we eat a distressing amount of Five Guys.
Do
Like,
you?
I don't want to talk about how much
Okay,
Five
you
Guys
don't want to talk about
we
how
eat.
much Five
It's-
Guys you eat? Five Guys is fucking pretty good.
However much you think that answer is more than that answer that you think that it is. I will say that.
Let's see what the audience had. Culver's is very good. Culver's is very good.
I will say, Culver's is fucking money in the bank.
Culver's is very good.
It's
Culver's
awesome.
is excellent.
I haven't
Burger Me. I haven't heard of that one. Five Guys, another vote for Five Guys.
Yeah. Carl's Jr.?
Red
Isn't that
Robin, I've
Hardee's?
never been to a Red Robin.
You've never been to a Red Robin?
Never been to a Red Robin.
Here's the thing about Red Robin. You get like unlimited fries, and their fries are those big, thick steak fries.
You get unlimited. Why have I
Unlimited
never
fries.
been there?
I only go once in a while because like Tom takes Five Guys all the time. Thanks.
Caliente.
Thanks. That's awesome. Mike, Ingrid, your daughter likes Five Guys, huh? I see that written down. She's going to regret you wrote that for the whole world to see.
Smash Burger.
Yeah.
That sounds dirty. Oh, what about the In-N-Out? Because I went out to maybe it was San Bernardino, California, possibly. There was a conference out there, and I flew out to
Yeah.
it. And everybody was like, In and Out, In and Out, In and Out. And I went and tried their In and Out burger.
Yeah.
And I was like, I
think it's good.
was like, it's okay.
Did you get it with all the whatchamacallit
yeah,
sauce
I did
or
all
whatever?
this stuff.
Yeah.
I did all this stuff. And then after I had it once, I was like, that's And so I ordered it like how I would normally eat a burger, and it was a little better, but it still wasn't great. Like I was like, it was okay. It took a fucking forever to make it. I'm just like, I'm standing out here like an asshole for like 45 minutes while you make a goddamn burger for me.
Okay, just as divisive. Worst burger.
Worst burger? Does it have to be a chain? Because I've had bad burgers.
Worst chain.
Worst chain burger.
I'm gonna be.
What are you gonna say?
McDonald's, man.
McDonald's.
That is a
terrible,
disgusting burger.
McDonald's is a pretty terrible burger.
It is fucking awful.
Unless they want to sponsor the show, then it's amazing. Yeah, In-N-Out sucks. Yeah, I'm not that. You know, I've been to Steak and Shake one time, and I was not a huge fan.
Plus, Steak and Shake has those shoestring fries, which that's
White Castle is right. That's right. You're right. You're right. I think you won.
I forgot that was food.
I think I did too. I always forget it's food. I'm like, because I just assume it's like a drunk unit you have to eat.
I will seriously say that like White Castle is so bad that if I'm super hungry and I'm driving, my eyes don't see White Castle as an option if I'm driving by.
Yeah.
Like I look at it the same way as like an oil change place. Like, nowhere to eat here.
Yeah.
There's just literally no way I would eat there. I've never been hungry enough where I've been like, I want White Castle, unless I'm absolutely intoxicated.
Hamburgers. You're right.
Hamburgers.
I would say hamburgers are the worst. Burger King, you know, of the ones I can go to, Burger King's not bad.
Yeah,
of the ones I can go to. Although every Burger King I ever go into is filthy.
And every Burger King is a different experience. Like the bun is a little soggy from sitting in the steamer too long. And then the other one, there's always something that isn't right at Burger King.
White Castle smells the same coming in as it does going out. Holly, you are absolutely right. It certainly does. The worst part about the White Castle, Tom, is like it's gonna be real bad later. The moment you put it in, you're just like, the moment it touches your mouth, like your stomach's like, it's like doing like the thing from Princess Bride where the ground erupts in fire with and then and it shoots fire out. That's what
99 times out of 100, I have a cast iron stomach. White Castle is like, nope.
Yeah, White Castle is legit the worst. Yeah, I mean, but you're right. McDonald's, the worst part of McDonald's, I think, is their condiments are like really sweet. And so like the ketchup is very sweet. Everything's so sweet.
Everything is weird. Like their bread doesn't taste like bread.
Yeah.
Like their bread tastes
sweet.
like McDonald's bread.
It tastes sweet.
Yeah,
it tastes like you made a bread on a Hawaiian roll.
Yeah. And like the burger is like, doesn't taste beef related. It tastes like McDonald's meat.
Beef related?
You know?
It's not even related to beef. Like they're just like, no, we can't. It doesn't even have a common ancestor at this point.
You can't eat a meat. If you were to close your eyes and eat just the meat from McDonald's, I don't know that you'd be like, that's definitely beef. Do you?
I think if you had the quarter pounder, you might. Maybe.
Yeah, is it a volume? It's not a volume. It's like,
no, but it's a different burger. That's a
is
different.
it?
I think it's a different, like just how it gets cooked.
Do they use animals when they make that one?
I can't be sure. Don't quote me on this. BK does Juicy Crust. That's a great name, by the way. BK has a tolerable veggie burger. That's true because I have friends who are vegetarians, and when I travel and I hang out with them, that's the place they ask me to go because they'll be like, "I'll just eat a veggie burger here." And I guess that's one of the few places. Burgers on pizza. Where the fuck are you, Jesse the Bass Man?
Wait.
Bass Man? Maybe it's Bass Man. I don't know.
Jack in the Box is worse. I've never eaten at a Jack in the Box.
I've never either. I had a bunch of people died from it or whatever back then. So I don't know. All right, let's go back to Rick Wiles. We're missing out on Rick Wiles, guys. I mean, who doesn't want to keep going here?
That you mentioned are connected to Queen Elizabeth.
Through the Commonwealth.
Yes. But not the United States.
No, because we revolted. We became a sovereign.
We are pretty revolting, I will admit.
I love that he's saying this like this is like new news. Like we became a sovereign. Guys, 240 years ago, we got that done.
It's a while ago.
You know? Like the fucking bicentennial was in
we're creeping up on
1976.
Almost the bicentennial and a half a century at this point. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Those fucking coins
I remember those
are like collector's editions
the
now.
Little drummer boy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Part of the operation.
Now we are through Five Eyes.
Five Guys again.
So the intelligence agencies of these nations really are the ones pulling the strings. And nobody has the power to challenge them. If you do,
And nobody controls the intelligence agencies. They just run amok everywhere. There's nobody up there who's controlling me.
Well, he also says like of these nations, but the only nation he's identifying as a problem is Britain.
No, Tom. No, he identified the entire British Empire.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to include none of the other nations in there. You know, the sun sets on the British Empire at whatever time it is in London
exactly,
right now.
yeah.
That's what time the sun sets
Whatever
on
time.
the British Empire.
Okay. Yeah.
Cut that shit out. What is he? Are we worried about the Armada next? Jesus Christ.
Spain, we gotta.
Hey, big guy, we have
gotta
electricity now.
Gotta keep Spain. We gotta watch out for those red coats.
Jesus.
They'll smear you. They'll destroy you. All right?
They'll smear you. No, that's the Jews. They'll smear you. It's different.
You know, I think the. I think
Locks
the British,
you up.
Locks him up. Locks him up.
establishment wants to, if they could bring the United States back in to being part of Great Britain.
That would be the
British
biggest
Empire.
fucking story ever. Sure.
It'd be amazing
Also,
too, because I want free healthcare.
Yeah, if the island could grow legs and walk, we would also pay attention to
Wouldn't
that.
it be awesome though if they were just like, yeah, we're just going to take over America, and America's like, cool story, let's do this.
Yeah, all
Let's
right.
all just like do a reunification. Let's do this thing.
That's a fucking. They're Brexiting so hard at that
it's
point.
So money, gosh,
Ugh.
we would make you guys so Republican.
They just like unmoor the islands and like come drift over, like cuddle up next to us. Like you could be the big spoon.
I can't wait to travel there with guns. Oh, gosh.
Wait till we import American
Oh,
culture.
you guys are gonna love it.
They would feel like they have accomplished, a centuries-old plan, because they lost North America, they lost America. They
Yeah,
kept
we're
Canada.
aware of that. Like literally everybody is aware of that. Wait, it's like, did you guys? I just
Guys,
read a book.
I don't want to alarm you.
No, did you know? We once, yeah. What the fuck?
Guys, I got a secret.
I know. Does it feel like he's telling
It
you
really
this?
feels like he's trying to reveal a truth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they lost the United States.
they did. Absolutely.
and they've never gotten over it.
Nope. I haven't gotten over it.
We're like the fucking boyfriend that got away.
200
Just
plus
like
years. 200 plus years. Please don't let that really happen. I know you're talking about us taking over the UK, or as Rick Wiles says, the UK taking over us.
oh my god.
I welcome you guys. I think with enough lube, you guys could just squeeze right in here. Oh my God, cheeseburger pizza? Come on. Buffalo is probably the worst food city in the fucking nation, though.
Buffalo, New York?
Oh, God.
Well, don't they have buffalo wings? Do you like buffalo wings?
No.
Oh, you don't like buffalo. You got sick on buffalo wings,
I did.
right?
I got sick on them
Yeah.
once, and now I just can't. At a Chili's, by the way. By the way, I've never eaten at Chili's and not gotten food poisoning.
TGI Fridays is my
Is it your
my
kryptonite?
first
Yeah.
experience with real food poisoning was from the fucking chicken fajitas at TGI Fridays. I will never forget that experience. That
Can
was
you have a fajita still?
What's
Or does
it?
it-
I'll eat a fajita.
Okay.
But I won't go to TGI Fridays. Like under fucking pain of death, I would
Yeah.
not go back to TGI Fridays.
Right, yeah.
That's not an experience I replicate.
And now the worst part about it is that, I did like the buffalo sauce. I thought
Yeah.
the buffalo sauce was good. But then once I got sick off of it, now I can't smell it.
Yeah.
And if I smell it, I feel ill. Same thing with tequila for me. I got sick off tequila once, and that was self-induced. It was not food poisoning. That was alcohol poisoning. It's very different. But tequila for me, I can't smell it.
Haley's whole family got norovirus and ate chili, and chili's off the
Chili's off the table.
Yeah.
But it's like for tequila for me, I can drink drinks like a margarita or something because you can't really smell it in there.
Right.
But if somebody's like, let's do a shot of tequila, I'm just like, oh my God, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, your
Like,
system created a memory. It's
my
like, no,
body's
we're
like,
not doing that.
My body's like, no.
No.
All right, KFC buffet.
Orlando has the worst local food cuisine. The specialty is fried gator stuffed with a kid. I don't mind alligator.
I've had it a couple times.
It's like a chicken
Yeah,
fish.
it's
It's a
yeah,
chicken
yeah,
fish.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good way to put it. All right, we're gonna go to the next story. This is Dave Kubal.
All right. He's praying against witches and diabolical powers operating in the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's district. Yeah. Because of her vagina.
And her youth. All right, here we go.
The good news about the midterm elections is that there is a...
Is that the Republicans lost.
And there's like a trillion women, and like people of color. And
there's a lot of good things to call it.
News.
Let's see which ones he
Maybe
picks
we
on.
think of good different. Yeah. Wait, is he in his house?
He's definitely recording from a camera and a
Because
mic
those look
across
like
the room.
pamphlets.
That looks like something you get at Pier 1.
Right. I had that generic piece of shit. I threw it away. I was like, I don't know. There's
What do I need this for?
globy arrow thing. Like, I know you're supposed to decorate with stuff. Like, here's a thing. There's pamphlets.
There is. Maybe
There's pamphlets.
Maybe he's a doctor or something, or chiropractor.
Where in the world would you go that's a business where you need a pamphlet that has Intercessors for America and a pray thing? You're right. It's a chiropractor.
It's a chiropractor.
Here's how subluxations can help fix
Yeah,
your
exactly, right.
voting record or whatever.
Straighten up your voting record.
My asthma and my voting record are
Oh,
gone.
good. Oh.
Huh.
All you did was touch my feet twice.
Also, I had a stroke.
For evil to be exposed in the days and weeks to come. Well, what do I mean? I'm going to lay out in front of you a series of thoughts of real life happenings, of relational connections that
A series of thoughts
of real life happenings
of relational connections.
They're relational connections.
Hey, man. Words aren't everybody's thing.
Tell us some stuff.
Words just aren't everybody's
I'm just going
thing.
to tell you some things and stuff. Here we go.
You know, have you thought of the relational connections? So the connections are related then. Most would
it's the stuff
be.
of the things.
Anyway, here are my thoughts about what I'm thinking.
Here we go.
Okay, good times.
find astounding. It's been widely publicized that there is a coven of witches.
Coven? There's a coven of witches?
Is it coven?
This is what happens when
I
you
don't
write
think
things down and you don't read them before you read.
I don't think it's coven.
It's not coven.
I don't think it's coven.
Nope.
This week we start the show with someone correcting one of your pronunciations.
Which one?
Someone called in Mores instead of Moors.
Oh, Moors?
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone called in. It was pretty funny actually because it's like
I'm willing to be
corrected.
corrected.
It's willing to be corrected. Yeah. So we all make these mistakes. You know, coven. Coven.
Yeah.
Put it in the coven for a little while. I got a food in the coven. Is that what we're talking about here?
I got food in the coven.
That cast spells on President Trump 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That is a very energetic coven. That's all I'm saying.
You know, like what has happened in your life when you're working second shift at the coven? You know? Like things have gone wrong. You're not even third shift where you can still have a life.
On your smoke break. It's cold out. You're like, fuck. I haven't seen the sun in 3 days.
Good thing I'm a moon witch or whatever.
I love that they're so busy. It's 24/7. I love that it's 24/7.
Do we take Saturday off? No, get back to fucking work. What the fuck?
If my iPhone breaks, I still have to call between 9 and 5. I paid like $1,700 or whatever for this thing. And they're busy 24/7. They got a call center for the coven.
You've reached 1-800-COVEN. Who would you like us to spell or whatever we do?
Then you're arguing with the guy for 20 minutes. He's like, no, I know it's coven. It's coven. You're
Sir,
mispronouncing it.
Unless you can give me your mother's maiden name and 3 previous addresses, I can't talk to you about your coven account.
You got to just tell me what your zip code was at your previous address.
Oh my! I remember a long time ago I had an account with CompuServe. Do you remember CompuServe?
I do remember CompuServe.
And like,
how many people in the audience got a $400 off their computer for CompuServe?
I did the CompuServe thing, and then like my credit card changed or something, and the payment went overdue. And I kept getting all these late notices. And I called them. Do you remember this? I called them to try to make the payment, and they're like, "Well, we need all this information." I'm like, "Well, I don't have that credit card anymore." I'm like, "Well, without that credit card number, you have to call me from the phone number you had when you established your account." I'm like, "I've moved 3 times.
I've changed my phone number."
So I had to drive to my dad's house. And I had to take a day off of work, drive, because they only Monday through Friday, like 9 to 5. I had to drive to my dad's house. Like, Dad, can I use your telephone?
Can I use your phone, your landline,
right.
Dad?
And I call him like, okay, I'm calling from the right number. And I remember having this argument. I was like, I'm trying to give you money. Like, we can't take your money unless we can verify your account. I'm like, well, I should be able to pay anybody's account. And anybody who wants to pay mine is welcome to do it.
I got a guilty here. Someone else. Oh yeah, there's so many people. I know I did that shit. I got 2 computers off of that. I was like, because it was like, I needed an internet service.
Right.
back then. I needed an internet service, and they were a cheap internet service. I was either going to use them or something else.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, well, fuck, I'm going to use an internet service. I might as well use this one. Because that was before, Comcast offered internet.
Yeah, right.
Before the cable company was like, fuck CompuServe, I'm going to push them out of
I
business.
absolutely did it.
Yeah.
I absolutely did it.
What is that? I don't even want
Somebody
to look at that.
spamming us with a
I don't even want to
link,
look at
a
that.
YouTube link?
I don't even want to look at that. It's probably somebody getting butt stuffed. All right, we're going back to the Dave Kubal.
This particular coven is found in the southern portion of New York City. Well, in the southern part of New York City, it happens to be the jurisdiction of a U.S. district court called the Southern District of New York.
Oh, I love the way he lays this out
he's
in
really
excruciatingly obvious detail. In the southern part of New York, they call that the South or Southerly Southern region. And now the court in the South has a Southern designation because of its antithesis to the Northern or... fuck you! Are you kidding me? What are you saying? You wrote this down.
It's the best as he's clearly reading off notes.
Oh,
right? Yeah.
God.
And in that court, a Clinton appointee to that court is the judge that is overseeing the Michael Cohen case, which has been...
Did Clinton? Oh, it would be a Bill Clinton. They're not talking about Hillary Clinton.
Right.
Because I was like, Hillary did what?
She's appointing people from her role as shadow president.
She's like standing behind
Yeah.
Donald Trump, and every time he tries to say something, she has a megaphone. She's like, no, do this instead. And everybody's like, okay, yeah. Sorry, all I heard was do this instead, so that's what I did. I'm sorry. I heard deep state should put you in indictment. That's what I heard. I'm sorry.
Trump says what? What?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. All right.
So a Clinton appointee.
A Clinton appointee.
Turns out they're appointed for life.
So there's just plenty of those.
Oh, okay.
Still.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't that long ago. In the grand scheme of things. When it comes to okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be really worried if it was like a Washington appointee. Then I'd be like a little weirded out.
Now that was a Lincoln appointment. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Widely publicized. So in other words, the Robert Mueller investigation is utilizing this court and a Clinton appointee.
It's the court of jurisdiction. It's the court of jurisdiction. That's just... I'm sorry. I can't. It's one sentence at a time, and I'm sorry.
I don't understand, though. Like, I mean, and also, didn't Cohen flip? And isn't he like cooperating at this point?
Not anymore. No, that's over. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he got...
He stopped. I can't tell. I can't tell. They're like a coin.
I could be wrong.
It's like a coin. You just flip it every day. You don't know whether they're on or on again. I thought Manafort did the on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again. And I think Cohen is the one who's like, because he came out on TV and was like, I was so manipulated.
You're right.
I love Donald Trump so much that I lied for him and did horrible shit and paid people off to silence them so he could win the election. And now that people know, I'm very sorry.
Once I got caught, that's when I felt bad about it.
That's the, so, but
I felt bad once I got in trouble because I'm 9.
Yeah. Or at least I have the morality of a 9-year-old.
In order to pursue all of these charges against the Trump campaign. Now, the judge that started this whole process is a judge by the name of Kimba Woods. And
Kimbo Slice.
Yeah. It'd be better if it was Kimbo Slice.
He'd lose.
Oh, God. That Kimbo Slice was something else, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, it was great when he got his ass beat so bad.
Well, he was a street fighter for a while, and he was beating up everybody on the street, and then he fought like an athlete, and the athlete's like, I'm going to win this fight.
Every time he fought somebody who was trained to fight, he got beat so badly.
Except for that one Thompson guy. Remember we were over at your house? We were watching downstairs, and we were watching the fights. It was Josh Thompson was the guy's name. The guy's ear. I'm not kidding. Okay, so this guy's ear. I'm not kidding. It looked like this. Like it looked like he had a ball that connected the rest of his ear to it because it was just full of blood or whatever those things are full of. Like it looked like he had a fucking Christmas ornament on the side of his face. It was amazing.
He got hit. It burst like a water balloon.
It did. He punched it and it popped. And
they were like, no. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Everyone has AIDS.
They went, it's funny because they went to like the 6 seconds that they had saved and went up into the stands like somebody's dick came out. They're just like, they like flashed to the stands. It was amazing.
I forgot about that. They put a man who would his like face was hanging off by like a thread, just like flick, and it's just going to come right off. Oh my God.
Kimbo Slice. It'd be awesome if Kimbo Slice was a judge, though. That'd be amazing. If you don't know what Kimbo Slice is, just look up a picture.
Is he dead now? I think he died, right?
Did he die?
I thought he died.
Oh, maybe he did die.
I thought he did.
Oh, we shouldn't talk about Kimbo Slice if he's dead like that.
Why? He sucked when he was alive. We talked about him when he was alive.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Dying doesn't change his record.
He did have a fucking baller beard, though.
Oh, my God.
His beard, he bearded at a high level.
He looked tough as
He
fuck.
looked like a tough guy.
And I'll say, I wouldn't fight
with
him.
that shaved ass hat on the top and then the giant beard. He looked like Abe Lincoln's black mean friend. Like it's just like, oh my God, that guy's gonna kill somebody.
Abe Lincoln didn't have any black friends.
Moving on.
All right.
Not a household name by any stretch, but she definitely travels in very high circles.
Okay. Kimbo Slice
She
travels
is
in high
the
circles.
judge who recently officiated in George Soros's wedding. In 2013, George Soros was married for the third time, and the judge...
George Soros, by the way, married for the third time. Take a guess how young the woman is in comparison to George Soros. Just how many years different in their marriages?
Well, it's not going to be 1 or 2.
It's probably not 1 or 2, Tom. I'll tell you that.
All right. 24.
Just invert those numbers.
No way! No way! Really?
It helps that he's a billionaire, I
Well,
imagine.
it helps everybody that they're built. I gotta like, if you think like that makes you less attractive, you're kidding
42
yourself.
years his junior.
Did he like walk down the aisle just high-fiving everybody? Because I know she did. She was like, "I'll let him be some billionaire
and
dick."
Then he died at the end. A happy man. 42 years his junior. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a young person.
How old is George Soros?
I don't know, 500,000. I'm not sure.
It's not a young man.
He looks like his face is leaving. Like when you look at him, like his whole face is so sagged out.
Wow.
He looks like one of those like right before they pull the mask off on Scooby-Doo. He looks like that. He looks like they're in mid-pull of the mask, you know, when it's all stretched out. That's what his face looks like.
I feel like your third marriage when you're in like your 70s or 80s, like you're a billionaire, why not go young?
Yeah, go young.
You know, just be like, you know what, I got nothing. I am marrying because you are hot.
And also, you have a nice, fast car that you're probably going to drive the speed limit. You're probably never going to touch that lady.
I know.
It's okay to have it.
Everybody wins, right?
It's okay to have it. Yeah, Anna Nicole Smith wife, basically, is what he's got.
Holy shit.
I mean, they could be in love.
Years?
They could be in love. I'm not going to say they're not in love.
Right.
You know, maybe they're in love. Anyway, well, let's watch this. He's also a billionaire.
I love it.
Who is over this court, over the Cohen case, is the judge who presided over George Soros.
Okay, yeah, who cares? Nobody cares.
It just so happens that in attendance of this wedding,
We're powerful people. Powerful people, Tom.
So it's almost like the wealthy and powerful travel together in the same social circles?
It's crazy. If you just have a bunch of oligarchs as your leaders, they just get together on occasion.
To be fair, like if you go to a wedding for somebody who makes 20 grand a year, the likelihood that there's millionaires there is low, right?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
People of a similar socioeconomic class have friends that are of similar socioeconomic class.
Right.
That's just a true thing.
Just how it works.
That's it. Like they probably met at places where they meet other people like them. Like where?
And also, let's be real honest. Like he's going to mention a politician here.
Right.
Spoiler alert, it's Nancy Pelosi. Yeah. But he's going to mention a politician here. Chances are he contributed to her campaign because he's a liberal. That's what he did. You know who contributed to a lot of right-wing guys is that cock.
Yeah, right.
Coach, whatever his name is. Coach, Koch, Coke, whatever it is.
It's not like everybody who's ever contributed was at his wedding.
Right. Yeah.
Or that he's contributed to.
Now Speaker of House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, Nancy.
So right in the middle of all of this, the Southern District, in the middle of where these witches are doing the 24/7 spell casting.
We need a witch hunt to find them.
We do.
We should try a witch hunt.
What would they have out east? Like a Salem that we can just call up and see?
I mean, it's already ready purpose for it. Yeah. And I mean, Trump's been calling this a witch hunt for the whole time. So we should just have ourselves a good old-fashioned witch hunt.
Look, let's get a witch burning.
The territory of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Ah, there it is, guys.
Her district is in the center of all of this going on.
Okay. She peed on it.
She peed on her territory.
She went up and licked it. Like, nah, that's mine now. It's like when you want to take the last donut, but you're not hungry right now. So you just reach over and lick it and set it back down.
You're a terrible person.
That's mine now.
I just spray on it.
You just lift your leg and...
Yes, I meant leg.
Yeah.
So is this a coincidence? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't.
Maybe the queen is going to pull off her lizard mask any moment now.
Can't say that I have visions in the spiritual realm on how evil happens, but is there an evil?
Wait, did he say he can't?
He doesn't have visions in the spiritual realm on how evil happens, is what he said.
Is that what he said? Well,
I think
neither
that's
do
what
I.
he said. Yeah, neither does anybody.
Yeah, right.
I think
I'm
we're all
not sure
tapping
why
out.
that was relevant.
Yeah.
Like, I also don't have a Dodge Charger. Like, are we just naming things we don't have? Like, I don't have a submarine.
I don't have a wife that's 42 years my junior. Also, that's illegal. That's really illegal. Very, very, very much illegal.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Happens, but is there an evil thread running through this area trying to dispel diabolical power?
Well, they're trying to dispel the diabolical
Wait,
power.
what?
Wouldn't that be good?
I don't know. I think it would be, right? Wouldn't
Like,
that
if
be
I would
good?
dispel your power is
Dispelled
dispersed.
would
Like,
mean it's not there anymore.
Right.
That's how the word works.
Well,
Yeah.
Let's hear about this coven of dispellers.
The evil thread.
Yeah.
I just want to hear how he says that again because it's so awkward.
Happens, but is there an evil thread running through this area trying to dispel diabolical power? My point is,
No.
is that there is
Just
great
no.
opportunity.
Just no to everything that you said.
God.
Like, what you said is not what
I
you
love-
meant, and what you meant is not a thing.
My favorite part is Tom. He read that directly off his papers.
I gotta organize my thoughts. There's a moment where he looked at his thoughts on paper and was like, "That's what I mean to say."
I meant to say that. He proofread that.
I definitely need to put this on video.
Also, there's got to be a pentagram on that handwritten paper down there.
Opportunity in the days, weeks, months to come to see the enemy.
Yeah, just clear your throat. What are you, Tom? Just clear your throat directly into the mic?
I would never do that.
I mean, it's different. Yeah, I'm sure your editor fucking loves that. I'm sure you're.
Of our souls, his efforts to be exposed, for Satan to overplay his hand so that truths like what I am describing to you, coincidences that I am describing to you,
What were they
will
again?
be
Wait, what were they again?
I don't know. They were
Coincidences?
they were covens of coincidences.
There's a coven of coincidences. They make me hungry for hamburgers.
discovered. Just this week, there was a spiritual SWAT team that was sent into this particular geographic area.
A spiritual SWAT team? Okay, spiritual SWAT team's name? Crossfire.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You got one?
No.
What if it's in a church? Pew, pew, pew. That's okay. All right, guys, here's your question. You have a spiritual SWAT team. What's it called?
I love it.
What is the name of your spiritual SWAT team? Because I'm curious now what we would call it. You wouldn't call it Satan, Satan, Satan. This is late. Vimeo is shit.
Why
Maybe.
is Vimeo shit? What's wrong with Vimeo?
Spiritual SWAT team. Vimeo's not bad.
It seems to be.
Maybe if it sucks for you guys, let us know. Also, if your guys are having a hard time hearing, let us know because Ian will tell us then.
Crossfire's on there.
Crossfire.
Holy Rose.
Twat swat. Jesus police.
Angel Team 1.
I was, it's interesting. You have the Navy SEALs, you have the Army Rangers. What help me out here though? Green Berets are the Marines, maybe? I don't know.
Green Berets are Army, right?
Army. I don't know if they're Army
Marines are
Marines.
recon.
Recon. What's the Coast Guard one? What's Coast Guard's extra special one?
Coast Guard's Elite Force.
Coast Guard's Elite Force.
Are we gonna
What
really
is it called? Is
use
it like
the idea of
Flipper
elite?
Boys or something? Like what is it?
Coast Guard swimmers?
The baby seals. What is it called? What's
The puffer fish.
What's the Coast Guard's Elite Force? Jesus Brigade. Air Rescue.
Air Rescue
Okay.
is Coast
I'm
Guard.
sure
But
they're-
what about
I'm
Air
sure
Force?
they're good. I'm sure
Just
they're
Air
very
Force. Air Force just is elite because
Yeah.
it's hard to get into.
Good. What is the Air Forces too? I'm wondering what the Air Force is.
They're just the jet pilots, right? Like if you're really good, you get to fly the airplane and that's it. Ghost Guard. Prayer Forces.
That's good. Seal Clubbers. Yeah, that's what yeah. The mermaids would be awesome. They all have like little mermaid outfits.
Coast Guard has a sniper team.
The priest police.
What would they use it for?
Really? I think it's like if like a manta ray gets out of it gets out of line.
What
You
do
gotta
they-
shoot it. I don't know.
Something bad happens and the sniper team like what? Like makes one phone call to real people? Like,
Is it really called combat control or are you fucking with us? No, I'm
Combat
gonna look it up. It's funny because you don't know. You're just like, is this guy fucking with us?
I know, right?
This guy's fucking
Like
with us.
immediately ceases our conversation. I
Yeah.
don't know. if
U.S.
that's true.
Air Force Career Detail Combat Control. So I guess Combat Control
Oh.
is a... Combat Control is a lame name,
Yeah,
though.
somebody's saying, dude, Coasties are badass. Actually, I know that work is crazy,
Oh, yeah,
crazy
absolutely.
hard.
We're just teasing.
fucking
We're just
around.
teasing. Yeah,
Like,
those guys are
I
great.
couldn't do any of the things
Yeah.
they do ever.
Yeah, the Coast Guard, and they're real. They're butch as fuck. Like the stuff that they do too, the rescues and stuff they do
it's
is
crazy. Yeah.
fucking amazing.
We're just
Yeah,
joking
we're just
around. Like,
fucking around.
I could never
Yeah.
do that work for a minute.
I couldn't even be a
watch that work
soldier.
on- yeah.
I couldn't even be a soldier. So, I wouldn't want to cut my hair.
I don't like guys that much. All right.
Oh, I do. They set up airfields behind enemy lines. Skeptic Alice says, I can barely do it. Me too, buddy. I can barely do a push-up.
Yeah, my sister busted international pirates when she was with the guy.
Yeah,
they're
they're
they
badass,
They do
yeah.
real work. No, I know.
Yeah. All right, we're going back to the Dave.
When the real army is not available.
Cobalt. Here we go. When they don't need a real soldier.
When the other guys are busy with, fighting stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
And the Air Force is busy too.
When everybody else is busy.
In order to deal with the spiritual activity that is going on here. Lord, we pray, we ask you.
Oh, here we go. I can't wait. This is good stuff. And it's still a minute left of this prayer, guys. So this is going to be exciting.
There's nothing weirder
Can't
than
wait for
listening
this.
to people pray.
I know. You just want to be like, it's
jaw-dropping.
It really is. It really is it's like if somebody is fighting with their spouse in public. Like you just feel like you
Yes.
want to just not be involved.
You're
You're
just-
like, can
it's
I
in-
just not do this?
It's like watching Meet the Fockers.
Yeah.
It's so
Right.
cringy.
It's
You're just
cringy.
like,
Don't do
I
that.
feel really embarrassed for
Please
you.
don't pray.
Why are you saying this?
Oh, who are you
It's
talking
super
to?
weird. Like, it makes me
don't
want to
know.
call a mental health professional. Like, oh, you seem like you don't understand where you're at right now.
What happened? What are we doing? Are we still on, Ian? I just saw the screen go away. I got to look. I'm making sure.
Did we lose?
We're still live. Okay. All right, good. I just want to double check. Okay, we're good. Okay, I just saw the screen go away. I just want to double check. All right. Ian's just looking up porn or something.
That
Time and
your
place.
mighty hand, that the power
Your mighty
of your
hand of
Holy
porn.
Spirit would bring light into this part of New York. Father God, that the relational connections that
I also hate how he's closing his eyes and being super earnest too. Just it's like that scene from that About a Boy where he was closing his eyes and singing. It's just it's super embarrassing. Please don't do that.
In a minute he's gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's gonna do pulling down, which is the one arm pull up grab.
Right.
That's how you know you're serious.
Oh yeah. Look at him. He's holding his glasses all thoughtfully too.
I can't pray with my
Here
glasses
we go.
on.
You
I
gotta
can't.
keep your glasses in.
I can't pray
Got-
and see at the same
I
time.
gotta hold them all. I'm closing my eyes and I'm.
If I were to
I'm
see
just
something.
holding my glasses in a very thoughtful way. Actually, I think he's holding them so. So he's holding them like this. And
This prayer only works
it only
blind.
works. Yeah. And actually, I focus my prayer through the magnifying glasses of my glasses.
that the threads of evil, that the diabolical communications that are occurring behind the scenes with people who are humans with supernatural forces that are
With people who are humans with supernatural forces. Is that what he just said?
Listen to what this man is saying. God is up there. If there's a God, God's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I almost feel
I can't make heads or tails out of this prayer.
I almost feel like in a second he's going to start freestyle rapping and we're just all going to be super uncomfortable.
There's somebody bringing prayers to God, and somebody's like, all right, this one wants to not be beaten by the police. Pass.
Yeah.
This one wants to not
Those ones
have
all
his
go-
grandma die of
Those
cancer.
ones all go into the garbage.
Pass.
Yeah.
This one wants us to re-examine the relational connections of human beings with supernatural powers. Guy's just like, yeah, we're done with this today. I'm going home. He just puts the fucking
the closed
sign on the door, just flips it over.
I'm waiting till
out.
tomorrow.
I can't do this.
are having great effect. Father God, we pray that they would be exposed. Father God,
yeah,
as,
stop.
as so
No,
many
just exposed.
Just exposed.
Yeah, just exposed.
of these are now in power, that are running court cases, that are speakers of the House, that are
There's more than one.
I like that he's like, these are people that's the fucking Speaker of the House. Can we just cut to the chase here?
Are we not naming names in our prayer?
Look, I really want you to affect a bunch of people, one person, Speaker of the House. That's what I want.
Fucking pussy. Name names.
Just say Nancy Pelosi, dude.
What the fuck?
that are representatives Father God, I pray that it would be perfectly clear what their intents are. I pray that it would be perfectly clear that the evil that is
Spit
being
it out.
used, that is using them, would be exposed.
Wow. Porky Pig is not a good
I'll tell you,
pastor.
he should have maybe thought ahead of time and wrote some shit down. I don't know.
God.
I think we have time for one more. Let's see if people want to do one more. Do people want to do one more? We might have time for one more. You guys tell us. Let us know. Yeah, I don't know if he's referring to... I don't know if maybe he's like Bob Dole's referring to himself in the third person. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. One more. We're getting some yeses. Always. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do one more.
All right.
Is that enough of a sample size of the audience? Tom, you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, one more. All right, here we go. Let's do this brownstoning one.
All right, this is from Right Wing Watch. Brownstoning political occultist expert says Zionists are using pedophilia to blackmail members of Congress.
Oh, okay. This will be fun.
Not sure what that means.
Again, we're on Vimeo, so God, this is, and guys, on occasion, I wind up cutting this from the screen, from the crosstalk sometimes, because it's hard. Because you guys don't get a chance to see these. But this guy comes up on occasion, this old McDonald. He'll come up.
Look at him.
He looks so weird.
He is scary. He looks like
weird.
a villain.
Yeah.
Period.
He looks,
like what if he was an actor, could you cast him as anything other than a villain?
I also think he looks computer generated. So he's like the anti, like if Max Headroom had a villain he was fighting against, it'd be Christopher McDonald.
Before we even begin, Corey Daniel, political occultist expert.
I'm glad that's a...
How do you get those credentials? Yeah. Listen, this is Christopher McDonald. I'm going to make sure we get the right person. We're going to have to find a political expert. No, an occultist expert. No, no, not for my show. Political occultist expert. Somebody with a giant happy sunshine.
I know, right?
Tarot sunshine behind them.
Sunshine. And... You know, what does that say on your LinkedIn? You know, you're just like,
yeah.
Your business card.
What's your resume like, right?
Okay, so here we go. This is the Mick Files. I don't know. Am I allowed to say that? That sounds racist. Anyway, here we go.
Why is he dressed as a priest?
There's a hierarchy in D.C. as well.
Yeah, it's called the president. And then, it's like a chain of command.
There's a hierarchy everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, there's a hierarchy of the cats that live in my house.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
It's just, okay.
Yeah. I have a bizarre love triangle of cats in my house.
Do you?
Yeah, so one of my cats pushes around another one who then gets pushed around by the other one. So there's like a triangle.
Oh, they pass it around.
Of where one beats up on the other one, but then that one beats up on the other one. And so they're rock, paper, scissors. My cats are rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, that's nice.
So do you just have one cat that's like baller and like pushes everybody around?
Well, like up until recently we had two cats.
Yeah.
And the one cat just hated everybody but like two people. Like it liked myself, like Haley doesn't like the kids, it doesn't like the other cat. Yeah. So the other cat was just lonely, like would just be like, I'm also here. And the other like, wah.
Yeah.
Now we got this kitten, and the kitten does not give a fuck. The kitten's like, we're playing, and the bitchy cat's like hits him, and he's like, no, we're still playing.
Still playing. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just think he doesn't understand.
Yeah. He won't understand for a little while. He will eventually.
Yeah. I kind of hope he never gives a fuck though.
Yeah, I thought that too about mine, but the little girl was just like that when I got her, and she was, she would try to scare the other one, like try to intimidate him, like is it like she's clearly playing. And but then after a while, like he would just batter around, and like eventually she was like, okay, I get the hierarchy. Yeah. It'll get beaten into him. That's what happens to everybody.
I'm curious. It's fun to watch because he couldn't find a fuck.
Yeah,
he's like, we're best friends. Like he's the Eli of cats.
He's the Eli Bosnick.
Yeah.
Is he raping other cats?
Those of you who don't know, there's a thing called brownstoning.
Oh, that's where you shove a peach pit up your ass. And if you want to shove a peach pit up your ass, all you have to do is go to adamandeve.com, enter Glory at checkout. You'll get 6 free DVDs, a gift,
free shipping,
bunch of gifts. It's Valentine's Day, so
50% still off almost any item.
And they want you to shove a peach pit up your ass. That's all I'm saying. So get enough lube to make sure that that's possible.
That's a lot of lube.
Yeah.
That's not.
And when that's got to come out, when that's got to come out, hard pass.
Yeah. And this is where pedophilia comes into the East Coast, okay?
What do you, it comes into the East Coast that it wasn't there before? You have to declare your pedophilia at the border?
I thought it came into the kids. Now I'm confused.
Not all the time. You don't want to leave evidence, Tom. Come on.
let's say you're a freshman congressman or senator, and you go to D.C. get invited to a party with your family.
God, when that guy moves to the camera, I'm gonna rewind this, guys. Look at this guy move to the camera. It's really weird.
Terrifying looking.
Oh, it's really weird. Here we go. He's moving around. He's shifting around. I know it's probably like when I shift around, but it's crazy.
To the East Coast, okay?
Watch this guy.
Let's say you're a freshman congressman or senator, and you go to D.C. Get
He looks like he's never slept ever.
It also looks like his head is not really attached to the rest of his body. Like his body's computer generated. It's crazy.
He looks
looking.
insane.
And you go to D.C. get invited to a party with your family.
Okay, you're at a party with your family.
Somebody says, hey, there's an after party, man. Send your family home, and we have to come to the after party.
Yeah, with all those fucking octogenarians in the Senate. Dude, we're going out to get a super bird at Denny's.
Okay, after party, things get a little real. Starts at 5:30. So if you can stay up.
I don't ever miss Judge Judy. Judge Judy's on right after the 4 o'clock news. I gotta be home after that. But I will tell you, I am going to drink as much red wine as I can between 3:15 and 3:30 today.
There's a little bit of cocaine. You do a little bit of cocaine, that's great.
Okay.
And then, hey, we're having a party next week, and why don't you come over and you got some hookers and some cocaine.
Okay.
And then
you do a little bit of hookers.
I'll tell you what, this is sounding better and better. I think I'm running for office.
I declare.
That sounds kind of amazing. At this point, too, if it's just like hookers and blow the whole time I'm in office, I will definitely win if I come from Glory Hole Studios.
What?
I am definitely going to win my race.
I have a leg up.
Yeah.
A third leg up.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a third leg.
It's not even all that high
up. Oh, no. Now I'm depressed, Tom.
I feel like, though, like if you're one of these like power brokers, like you could just buy your own hookers and coke. If hookers and coke are your thing.
Yeah, do I need somebody to go out and like procure the hookers and coke?
What are you in middle school?
Yeah, I got a staffer. I'll send him out or her, whatever.
I just feel like if hookers and coke are your thing, it doesn't just occur to you at the tender age of when you started Congress.
And also, if you're susceptible to hookers and coke, you're just susceptible to hookers and coke. That's just how it works.
They bring in a minor.
Okay.
And
like a guy with like a pickaxe, a miner. Is that what we're talking about here?
Right.
He's one of those coal guys. He's one of the coal belt guys, rust belt guys. They bring him in.
The helmet thing comes in so you can see better.
So there's a mine. It's weird party where there's hookers, blow, and a weird dude in a spotlight hat.
Your costume preferences are your costume preferences.
Okay, it's a really strange party. I got it.
Go for it. No, don't.
Is Porky Pig gonna fuck the kid? I don't understand what's happening here.
No, that's not at all how this would work.
I'll fuck the kid.
How risky would that be? Right? Like, hey, so anyway, you already fucked that hooker, so there's a child. Be like, no, I'll confess to the hooker thing. I'm putting you in jail.
I love the idea that it's like somebody's just susceptible to the child.
You're just like, oh man, no, 100%. I'll own that shit. Be like, woo, bad call. Anyway, you go to prison forever.
Yeah. What about that Ford guy from Toronto? Wasn't he like fucking doing like?
I forgot about that guy.
Didn't he like take some documents, turn it into a crack pipe, and smoke something out of it? Like that guy was like that guy fucked a hooker on his desk, and he was still the fucking mayor of Toronto.
It's not
It's not a disqualifying factor,
our
man.
Current president proves you can do whatever you want.
What the fuck?
They test you bit by bit and they pull you in. And then
they get you in with those kids. They're just like, come on. First kid's free.
I love this worldview where it's like, well, I wasn't going to eat, but I guess.
It's like Applebee's. Kids eat free.
Get you with that minor. Guy comes to your office the next day and says, hey, someone videotaped this there, but don't worry. We're gonna protect you. By the way, there's an initiative coming down the pike today for passing a bill on X, Y, or Z. We need you to do that.
Yeah, big pedophile is like wanting you to pass a bill for sure. It's just like,
I never thought this would come back to bite me in the ass when I was fucking that child.
I guess if you're a kid, all pedophiles are big pedophiles, though. Gotcha.
And then you got two
Zinger.
choices.
I gotcha. With the thing that you just did to yourself.
Right.
I totally gotcha.
Like, what do you turn and be like, yeah, but you were there too.
Yeah.
Like, man, motherfucker, I got that shit on tape myself.
Yeah.
We both have cell phones, you stupid motherfucker.
Film that shit.
Go public with yourself and say, I screwed up and whatever, and get divorced and go to jail and lose your life.
Yes.
Or
sounds good, actually.
you get invited to the next
that doesn't
pedophile
sound
party
good.
next weekend. And you get that $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 bonus. And when you get out, you get a position.
$20,000 or $30,000 bonus from
You get a bonus.
Oh yeah, as a
congressional bonus.
Yeah, as a congressman, you get a bonus from for voting. Does this guy know how government works?
This guy doesn't know how reality works.
Yeah, nobody would pay attention to a sudden influx of $30,000 or $40,000 into your account.
Into a congressperson's account.
Nobody would pay any attention to that.
Anyway, great job, Congressman Tom. You get a bonus. Be like, I'm not sure this is on the up and up. Is that wrapped in a child for me to fuck? Because otherwise, I don't believe this is legitimate.
Nancy Pelosi's just got $100 bills. She's t-shirt gunning out into the crowd at the fucking House of Representatives.
At Pfizer as a consultant, $4 million a year or whatever.
Yeah, they get that anyway.
At that point, they're committed.
That happens.
They're committed on the West Coast. They're committed on the East Coast. That technique that is called brownstoning, guys, and that what a Robert David Steele, another researcher, I know how you feel about him or not. Some people like him, some people don't. He has gone.
No,
he just said it. Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about.
My favorite thing is that this guy who has been silent is the host.
Yeah,
the host has said nothing. You know why? Because he's a host the same way that anything with a parasite is a host. He just
and really gotten. He was a CIA analyst, I believe, for years and years.
Watch the logo at the top. Hold on a second.
Robert David Steele, another researcher.
Watch the logo.
I know how you feel about him or not.
Here we go.
Some people like him, some people don't.
Somebody's got After Effects.
Really gotten. He was a CIA analyst, I believe, for years and years.
And pretty soon you're going to see a flying toaster come across the screen. Yeah. Just flapping its angel wings.
This is a guy.
That's an old school screensaver joke, guys.
This is a guy who, like, every PowerPoint presentation has every animation. You know, you're just like, and our next slide, it's like, oh my God.
And the world turns, and there's like a plane that flies across.
All the letters and numbers like filter in, like dwindle, like little sand.
There's a plane and it drops like a parachute. And as the parachute comes down.
And you just watch it like, you are not a serious person. I am not watching
Oh, God. Those are the best PowerPoint presentations.
He says that upwards of about 40% of politicians in D.C. have been brownstoned.
Oh, that's smart. 40%. That's a smart amount, I think, because that means that all the Democrats can fit into that 40%.
It's always going to be at least 40% on the D side.
Yeah, it's not definitely not.
Who's giving the D to the kids?
Yeah.
Huh? Probably the D. Okay,
yeah.
Good.
Well, that one guy was tapping his feet, but he was looking for another guy.
Oh,
right?
that's true.
So.
Yeah, right.
That's huge. That is absolutely huge. He says it's the Jews that are doing it.
Well, here we go, buddy. Woo! It's the Jews. Could be.
So anyway, guys, I just want to point out
it's the Jews.
Woo!
It's the Jews. Could also be the blacks. Yeah. I'm just saying, what could be the blacks?
Well, don't discount the Puerto Ricans, Tom.
They're not Americans. They can't do anything.
They're like half American.
Didn't we drown them all, or like?
God, it's gotta suck to be Puerto Rican though, when you're just like kind of American, but not all the good parts of being American. It's just like all the bad parts. Like we still discriminate against you and don't like you, and
so
don't
it's like
think you
being
belong
black.
Here. Yeah, we do that with a lot of different populations.
Yeah.
It turns out.
Name one.
Yeah, we keep naming them. You go on for a while.
The only one you have to skip is white guy.
White dudes.
That's it. Yeah.
The Zion.
The Zion.
Zionists.
The guys from The Matrix. Zion. I don't know if you remember.
Underground having a rave before they get in their full frontal exposure mechs or whatever.
Worst two movies in a sequence after the first one.
Oh.
The worst letdown of any
It was so bad.
any movie
Yes.
that I see, like trilogy that I ever saw,
Yeah.
was The Matrix. The worst letdown.
I took the day off of work to see Matrix 2.
Did you really?
I did. I was so excited. I've never done that before. I've never done that since. I
Oh,
was like,
no, of course you never did it since.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, you get
Fool
burned
me
that
once.
hard one
Fool
time.
me
It's like,
once.
No. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to see it on opening. It's the only movie I think I've seen on opening day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I went, I was like excited, and I watched it, and about halfway through, I was looking around like, when are they going to start the real movie? When are they going to start the real movie? When they're like fighting a ghost or something on the highway, and like that pomegranate girl or Persephone or whatever.
Pomegranate?
It was the worst movie I ever saw.
Oh.
It made no sense ever. Oh, it was so bad.
Persephone. Who is that? Was that Monica, whatever her name is?
Oh, I literally have no idea. I've blocked out any.
Though there was a girl in it, like a Italian actress who's absolutely stunningly beautiful back then, but I can't remember her name. Monica something, maybe start with an M. I don't remember.
Monica Ravioli?
I don't know. She was
Probably.
She was, and it's not Italian, but it was caliente. Let me tell you. Wow.
He said how we're being controlled. He takes that bent on it. Just
Okay.
put it out there.
He hates the Jews, guys. He takes that
Could be the
bent on
Jews.
it. It could be the Jews.
Could be the Jews.
The bad Jews, though.
That's the
I know a
ones
lot
with the
of-
big noses, right?
The ones with
They control the banks
They
and the
control
media.
the media and
Yeah.
the banks.
No, we almost
Yeah.
got them all back in
Yeah.
the 40s, but
Yeah.
I was swinging a miss on that. So
Christians are tight with the Jews, and there's a whole, there's different sections.
Yeah, some of you
Jesus
guys,
was particularly tight with
some of you guys like those dirty Jews, but I don't know. Whatever's up to you guys.
Whatever.
Hey, I mean, mixed marriages work for some people. I don't know.
The deal have different feelings about that, but Judaism and Zionism are two completely separate things.
Okay.
right?
Yeah, no.
We know
I
that.
don't want to be racist. I just want to separate out this other group of people that I can be
You
racist
see, I'm not
toward.
racist, but there's black guys, and then there's wait, what? What do you mean? That's so true.
It's the Zionists for Israel that are attempting to brownstone DC, and it's, you wonder why America's so tight with that, right?
Yeah, because the brownstone needs more lube. That's why we're tight with it.
I thought it was that extra stitch after the first baby, but whatever.
Christians, you say, oh, it's because Judaism and Christianity are so tight, and we got to support them because they're the chosen ones of God. Well, the Zionists know that it's a power structure for survival.
Look at him host
that's
the
a whole
shit out of his
Oh
show.
God, he's fucking killing it.
He's
This guy's
hosting
crushing
so
it.
hard right now.
He's crushing it. He's the David Smalley of podcasts.
The chosen ones of God. Well, the Zionists know that it's a power structure for survival, and that's a whole different conversation. But that's going on, and those are the control mechanisms.
no, what is happening on the?
what
Wait,
does that
what was
say,
that?
rape
What was
trees?
that? What does that say?
What does
Graphic
it say?
content, rape trees.
Whoa, go
what is
back.
happening, guys? Hold on, I'm just gonna mute him.
what the fuck
I'm
does
actually
that
gonna
say?
mute him. I'm gonna mute him because I don't want to hear this over and over and
Do you
over
want me to read
again.
it?
Him being super racist. So I'm gonna try to mute this if I can. Let's see. We're just gonna try. Oh, how much is there? We got to start reading this. All right. So this is what the guy's talking about. This is what he's talking about. Okay, so pedophilia.
Elites of Hollywood, government, and others are doing to destroy the nation through pedophilia
Corey will also deal with the border.
and rape trees.
Okay, that was it. No, we miss it. Why isn't rape trees on Right Wing Watch?
What is
Why
a
aren't we-
rape tree? Does the tree do the raping, or are we raping the tree? What is a rape tree?
It's where you choose a different person to rape than your normal choice. You're branching out. So
Is that like if you rape a family member, like the family tree?
it's when you rape someone and leave. That's what it's.
And leave.
I'm not watching anymore, guys. We're done.
I kind of want you to Google.
I
rape
think
tree, but
we're done. I think
don't
we're gonna
know that I
finish.
want you
That's
to
us
do
here.
that.
Let's do it. Here we go. Oh, I don't want to watch any more of that guy. He's racist, or it's anti-Semite. I don't know. Is that racist? I don't know.
It's
bad. It's just bad.
Yeah,
It's just bad.
it's pretty subtle.
It's
though.
pretty bad. So in the next couple weeks, and I know this is probably a preview for people who are on this stream right now. You get a chance to get a preview. We are actually going to be doing a long form show.
Yep.
Maybe two-parter actually on the criminal justice system, executions, wrongful convictions, things like that.
We're pro. We're pro all those
pro,
things.
all
Yeah,
pro.
In case
So-
you were wondering.
So if you guys, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So, oh, I see what you're saying. It's like a multi-level marketing scheme.
I want to know.
It's where you rape someone, you call two people, and rape other people. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's just. I can't.
Oh, so I think we're gonna stop. What do you think? You want to stop? I think we gotta go. We got other stuff
we got stuff
record.
to do. Yep.
So, so we're gonna drop out now. We're gonna say goodbye, everybody. We're gonna end the stream. And I think we're gonna try to do this more often. We're gonna actually do a little bit of work in the studio to try to make it more conducive to recording video. And so our hope is we're gonna start doing this more often on Thursday nights, and then we're gonna try to do maybe one a month if we can on a Sunday. We're gonna try to put that on our schedule and figure it all out. But we have a lot of fun doing these streams with you guys and getting a chance to interact with people and chit-chatting with people on the stream. So expect hopefully more of these in the future. We really like the setup we have, and we want to make sure that it just works better in the future, and we have more opportunity to do it. So I think we're gonna wave goodbye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Wave. I
everybody.
don't know which camera's on, so we're just gonna wave. It's this one.
Wave
It's
general-
this one
this
over
one,
here.
the big cam?
It's the big one. Bye, everybody. So long.
I'm done waving.
Okay. I don't want to talk to these people anymore.
Ian, turn off the
Ian,
machines.
stop it.
No.
Stop it, Ian. Quit
Hit
it.
the big red
I don't want
button.
to do this anymore.
Panic.
Oh my God.
Panic.
Now?
Yeah. Now.